Hey guys, how's it going? This is Jake, and for this week we're talking about being trans throughout the holidays. Yes, I'm wearing contacts because when I try to do my videos, I have this glare going on in my glasses, and it was just not pretty. And I don't have a MacBook, so I can't do all this editing thing. So I at least have to make my face look, somewhat decent. So just bear with me because they get kind of dry. So if you see this going on, that's what it is. I'm not trying to flirt with you, but Anyways. Being trans throughout the holiday, I would definitely say for myself and for other people that I've seen is probably the most difficult thing. Even being gay or lesbian or bi or whatever, just being LGBT community during the holidays or even family outings is very almost uncomfortable unless your family is super open and whatever about it. My mom and my mom's side of the family is fairly open about it. My mom's bisexual, and sorry, I just kind of outed you, Mom. And I have aunts that are lesbians and things like that, so it wasn't really a big thing for my mom's side, and it's not like, I don't know, I wasn't anything like crazy kind of, coming out and things like that. On my dad's side of the family, we have, I have a cousin that's a lesbian, and she was kind of, I wouldn't say outcasted or anything like that, but I would definitely say she's told me before in the past that people kind of have stopped talking to her and things like that, and I get it, when I came out as a lesbian before trans, I wasn't really talked to and things like that, but things have kind of changed and things like that, and being trans around my dad's side of the family was definitely different. Coming out as trans, I don't think I really came out as trans, to be honest. I don't think I was ever like, Dad, I'm trans. It was just kind of like, an ultimatum. Like, I really gave my dad an ultimatum. I'm pretty sure I said something along the lines like, you can either have a dead daughter or a live son, and we didn't talk for a while. So throughout those holiday seasons and things, I didn't really spend time with the family. And then this kind of like one Christmas, I don't know, my dad was like, yeah, I want to meet Jake, and my dad and I kind of like rekindled and stuff like that. And then I met my Nona, and that actually was very heartbreaking moment, because my Nona, when I told her when I was 14 that I was a lesbian, she actually asked me if I had any boyfriends, and I was like, yeah, no, I actually have a girlfriend, click. And that was like the last time I talked to her. So so for my Nona to kind of see me as a boy, as her grandson, and to introduce me as that to her partner was something that was very, I don't even know how to describe the feeling. It was just very overwhelming, and I was very grateful for that. I do know that my family kind of looks at me differently regardless of my mom's side or my dad's side. I would definitely say that I'm looked at a little bit oddly. I don't know if it's because I have anxiety and I'm constantly like overthinking or overanalyzing their thoughts and my own thoughts and their kind of actions and words and stuff like that, or if it's just kind of how it is. I can't really tell, to be honest. But I do definitely feel different. Like, I feel like I'm kind of like left out in a sense. Like, I kind of feel like my parents are proud of me and my brothers and sisters are proud of me, but it's almost like this thing that, like, it's an elephant in the room. Like, it's not really talked about kind of thing. And I mentioned it before to my dad, and he's kind of said, like, you are different, a good different, but you're different. And, it definitely kind of sucks. It's just when the family gets together and I kind of feel a little strange and out of place, I just keep going, is this me or is this them? Like, I don't understand kind of those feelings. So I would definitely say, like, those are my kind of things that I deal with. Another kind of weird thing is when you're in a relationship with someone and going to meet their family. Those are always, I always have a few anxieties about those cases and things like that. So my girlfriend, I spent most of my holidays over with her, and I had a lot of anxiety about, there's a table here that like moves back and forth. You can kind of see it on the bottom of the video a little bit. I don't know. It's my girlfriend's table. It's like glass, and it just kind of like moves. I don't know what my problem is. I'm way too fidgety. But yeah, so I was my anxieties meeting her side of the family was kind of like, do they know I'm trans? How much do they know? Have they creeped me? What are they gonna say? What have they talked about before I've gotten there? That's my biggest things, is like what's been said before someone meets me. And I probably say it's a lot of anyone's issue, you know. No one wants to have word of mouth going around before you kind of meet the person. So to be trans and have people kind of talk about you or look you up or look up the definition of trans, or people have told me they've watched videos to understand me, and it's like, what videos are you watching? Because there's ones like surgery videos, and then there's ones of like these kinds of videos, and people have come out and have told me that they've seen like surgery videos. So I'm like, oh, okay. Now I feel even more awkward. And yeah, so those are just kind of like thoughts and feelings that I just felt before I was going to meet all her rest of her cousins and things like that. And honestly, it wasn't like that at all. They didn't say anything to me. They made me feel uncomfortable. They didn't do anything to make me upset or say anything like awkward or weird. Sorry about that. But so yeah, so I just I dealt with it, and there was nothing to deal with when I even got there. It was completely fine. It was normal, and I had a great time. So really, those anxieties were just not even needed. And yeah, I definitely do understand that the holidays is definitely something that is more serious for other people. I don't think that I have the worst anxieties when it comes to holidays and being with my family and stuff like that, just because I'm kind of the type of person that's like, I'll walk out if I'm not welcome. Like, I really just don't give a shit kind of thing. But I do understand that it's really hard for people who are younger and they do live with their parents and they have those relatives coming over, and it's an awkward situation. I do understand if you need to, you know, go back to your birth gender or whatever you want to say it, just to feel safe and comfortable around those certain relatives. You know what I mean? I get that. If you don't want to say you're a lesbian or you're gay or whatever part of the LGBT community, if you don't want to come out during the holidays, you don't need to. Like, be safe and be comfortable above anything else. But I would definitely say if you want to just come out all at once and be like, fuck it, this is how I am, holidays is probably the best time to do, because then you have everyone around the table and that's just one big band-aid, strip right off. I mean, I've come out to multiple times throughout different family members, and it was definitely got a lot easier as I progressed up the family chain. But I definitely probably would have liked to gather everyone around and do a little powwow and be like, me man, this me now. So that's I'm such a fucking weirdo. So yeah, that's probably definitely what I would rather do. But anyways, I'm sorry for this weird, awkward video. I'm just like, I'm in a weird mood. I drank last night, so yeah, it's New Year's Day. It's 2020, new decade. I was drinking with my girlfriend yesterday, again with the fucking table. I know, I gotta find somewhere else to film, but there's such great lighting here. I just can't help it. Anyways, 8 minutes of me just blah blah blah. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching this wacko video. I hope I kind of shed some light about being trans throughout the holiday. I really do apologize if I'm not really relatable, but I do understand, like, your guys' experiences are all unique and individual to yourselves. So please leave a comment down below how you guys deal throughout the holidays, being trans, lesbian, bi, whatever you guys want to identify with, even straight. You know, the holidays suck sometimes. It doesn't even matter what you are. The holidays suck sometimes with your family members and in-laws and everything else. So yeah, shoot down a message below. Let me know how you guys did for your holidays, and stay humble, guys. Thanks.